Joining us tonight, I'm Andy Morgan.
And I'm Natasha Paloma. Tonight's report comes after Governor Greg Abbott mandated public schools audit their safety efforts earlier this summer following that tragedy in Uvalde at Robb Elementary School. KTSM 9 News reporter Stephanie Shields spoke with local districts. She has tonight's top story.
Out of the 9 school districts in El Paso County, 6 of them responded to give me a look into their security and safety efforts. Most districts say they made some changes for the school year to keep teachers, staff, and of course the students safe.
Code 4.
11:15. El Paso area school districts getting ready for the return to school with a summer of reviewing safety measures and making some upgrades.
We take our children's safety as priority one.
At El Paso's largest school district, EPISD, they're limiting who can even go inside any district building and campus with a 2-phase visitor policy.
All the perimeter doors and all the perimeter gates are locked so as to funnel or channel all of our visitors to one central location.
From there, visitors must present ID to a camera outside and disclose the reason for visiting and what part of campus.
The door is buzzed through, it unlocked, and they're able to come into the front office where their ID is then run through the sex offender database.
In addition to that, the EPISD police chief says officers trained all summer on active shooter situations and will carry master keys. Teachers and staff also participating in the training.
So I think Uvalde was a wake-up for school districts across the state and the nation.
Meanwhile, at Socorro ISD, the second largest district in El Paso, on top of keeping up to date with those trainings, the school board approved funding for new SISD police officer positions.
We're also moving, reassigning some of our officers to campuses so that every campus will now have an armed police officer.
Out in areas of the county, smaller school districts also preparing for the school year with some upgrades to safety.
We are going to launch this year a more secure and safe monitoring system to letting people into our schools.
At Canotillo ISD, magnetized doors only staff can open with a badge are some of the newer additions. Like most schools, CISD using cameras to watch areas of the school, requiring visitors to present an ID before entering. Up the road at Anthony ISD, a new tool to reinforce doors, especially the older ones that lock from the outside.
As you see some of the reports coming out of Uvalde, you will see that there's an extreme need to have the doors locked.
The tool easily accessible for teachers to quickly insert into the doors in the event of an emergency.
We also installed a system called Isonas, which are these boxes outside of each school that does not allow anybody in unless you have an access card.
Across the county at Tornillo ISD, door lock assessments and upgrades.
We do have one officer per campus, and they do monitor them during the day.
And active shooter trainings expanded to include all staff and other local agencies.
We do our standard response protocol in-house, and then this year we stepped it up a little bit, and we did include the sheriff's office in our active shooter training.
We do have security officers at every campus, and they are stationed at the main gate of every campus because we do secure our perimeter.
And over at San Elizario, the district reviewing safety protocols, which include surveillance cameras, visitor screenings, and scheduled drills.
We also have SROs, which are school resource officers in our district. We have them in the high school and at the middle school level.
Of all the districts we spoke with, all say they review security measures every year, but because of the Uvalde shooting and the reports coming from the investigations on the response to it, they want to make sure everything is covered. Isleta, Fabens, and Clint ISD did not respond to our request in time for this report. Some districts already started school, but the majority head back Monday, August 1st. Stephanie Shields, back to you.